For me personally, I would say it's a person who doesn't have any roots anywhere. They feel free to pick up and travel as often as many times a year as they want to.
Looking for new experiences, you know, a chance to learn about a different culture.
Personally, I consider myself a nomad because I travel quite extensively.
I'm probably a premature nomad. I do have a full-time job, so I do travel whenever I can.
So, do you consider yourself a nomad? Well, whether you just like to experience new places or you have to move around for work or travel, travel can affect many parts of life in a major way. And recently, I took a trip to India with a traveling group I belong to, Nomadness Travel Tribe, and I asked how being a nomad can affect one's love life.
I just recently kind of ended somewhat of a relationship, partly because, you know, I may be moving overseas again for a year or two, and the whole thing was like long distance relationships. A lot of times, a lot of people just aren't into that or don't see themselves doing that, and I guess because most of the time, I mean honestly, like it just always seems to not work.
I find that a lot of people in the tribe happen to be single. I mean, I think it's hard to find somebody that you're compatible with that also has the same passion for travel that you do. So maybe we need to start, you know, keeping it in the tribe.
I remember back in 2007, I went to a nightclub on an island called Ebi, which is in the middle of the Kwajalein Atoll, a little tiny, almost third world type island. Went to the club there, could not get these guys off of me. They kept pulling my arms, fighting in the club, trying to dance with me. I'm like, it's just a dance. I don't dance with everybody. But they're willing to do any and everything for you. Trust me.
How does that type of attention make you feel?
I can't lie. Come on now. I don't get it in America.
I can remember being like for training for my job. I had to go to Phoenix for 6 weeks. My roommate, like just about every other day, was leaving with some new dude that she met. I can't judge you. Hey, do your thing, get it in, mom. But before she left, I would come downstairs with her. I would see this gentleman's face. If he got in the car, I made mental notes of his tag number in case you didn't come home. Like if you weren't ever, I at least saw this person. I could tell the police he looks like this. This is the car he was driving. It wasn't just you just said, hey, I met this dude. I'll see y'all later. No, who is this person? Let him come in. I also made sure that he came into the hotel and met her in the lobby. That way, at least the person at the front desk saw him. He is now on camera at the front desk to where if you do disappear, now that we can't do nothing about that, you just gone. But you know, at least there's a
chance of finding the guy.
Right.
One time that I was on birth control, I was in Korea, and then the last time I was on birth control was in the States. The one I was on in the States was Depo-Provera, which is the shot that you get every 3 months, and the one that I was on in Korea was, I don't even remember the name of it. It was like some Korean pill, and you took it every day.
Was it as easy to get birth control in the States as it was to get in Korea, or?
It was extremely easy to get in Korea. You can just walk into the pharmacy, tell them you're on birth control, and it's cheap. I paid like, I think, $6 for a box, which is like a box lasts like a month. So it was extremely cheap.
Traveling will open up your eyes to whatever relationship you're in, especially this particular trip that I'm actually in India right now, and I'm thinking, do I really want to do the relationship I'm currently in? When you're there, you're like, okay, I've got to do this. This is a normal routine. I'm outside of that element right now. I've had time to reflect. I had time to think about it and say, okay, do I really want to do this? Is this really healthy for me? Am I doing the most? I may be doing the most, and if I'm doing the most is too much.
Whether you're a nomad by choice or by force, let me know if any of these points ring true for you. And if you've never left the country, your state, or if you're in New York, your borough, I hope you're inspired to plan a trip.